Hey everybody, it's Innovision!
Previously on Innovision.
Little did our heroes know, not too far away an evil plot was brewing. Use the blue mutagen, you bumbling bumbler!
And what we have right here is Skele-Shredder from the Masters of the Universe Turtles of Grayskull mashup line by Mattel Creations. Now this action figure went up for order last week. It's part of Mattel Creations San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. And what's really cool is if you're a Club Grayskull member, you could order it before everyone else could. So I ordered it and it was here within like 3 days. And for those of you who don't know what Club Grayskull is, it's a membership. It's like $10 a year. It allows you to buy certain action figures that are exclusive for Club Grayskull members. This one's not exclusive to Club Grayskull, but by being a Club Grayskull member, I could order it before everyone else could. One of the things that makes this action figure so cool is that he comes with his own Throne of Havoc, but it's got its own twist to it. In today's video, we're going to unbox and review this amazing Skele-Shredder action figure, and we're going to make some comparisons with our Skeletor on his Throne of Havoc here from the Masters of the Universe Revelations line. Stick around, because you don't want to miss any of it! So when it arrives, it comes just like this in a plain kind of no-frills brown box. But the first thing you'll notice at the very top of the box here is one of these mini comics, and it comes with a set of kind of small instructions for the action figure itself. Oh, sick. This is sick. Look at that. So this is really cool. If you wanted to, you can just display it as is. You just lift this straight up and he's in there in his chair and he's ready to go if you want to just put him out on a shelf like that. Another option is to open it like a box right here. We've got a neat little message at the bottom here. You know, it says Turtles of Grayskull presented by toy design Steve Redinger, and the toy packaging and graphic artists are all listed here. But what's really cool here, the comic book artist is Freddie Williams II. We actually have his autograph on our TMNT leg lamp that's in the likeness of the leg lamp from the Christmas Story. He's actually been working on the Turtles of Grayskull comics. Once you get these two top flaps off, you can then just pull the toy right out like this. Wow, this is so nice. The first thing I noticed, I don't know what it is about these action figures, but the ones with the cloth capes, it's like the first thing that catches my eye. Shredder's kind of spikes that are on the side of his wrist guard and armor. He's got it here, but it's more like made out of bone versus like the metallic structure. The two sticky spiked things right here look like fangs more so than like daggers. And of course, it's based on a Skeletor sculpt, so it's got the Skeletor kind of web feet that's been since the early 80s Masters of the Universe action figures. And it's got the same points of articulation like the other Turtles of Grayskull action figures, so we can remove, you know, the arms, the legs, the head, etc., and swap it out with other action figures in that line, so you can mix and match, which is really cool. And we've also got two other heads that we can swap in versus the one that came on it by default. I think the head that it came with by default is the most interesting one to me. And of course, he's got his own version of the Throne of Havoc like this Skeletor does. And this Throne of Havoc's got two flags beside him. One's got the Foot Clan sigil, and then the other one's got, you know, a skeleton head sigil. But this is very nice. And of course, we can't leave out his weapon. This one's actually got some heft to it. I could see if you're gonna pose him, you're gonna probably need to put it in both hands unless you have it to his side. Then you can use the floor or the ground to help hold it up. These wrist guards are removable, so you can put it on your other action figures in this line. So you could technically give some of these to the good guys if you wanted. He looks like he's got a slouch to him. And it's no surprise here, there's several parallels between, you know, Skeletor. This is from the Masters of the Universe Revelations. Put it together when we had a hurricane come through here and we lost power for a week. I made a joke at the time. So I finally got around to putting it together. You know, it's something you do when you don't have power for 7 days. So I was able to brush my teeth by the light of Skeletor's throne. But one thing you'll notice, like structurally speaking, it's kind of hard to see it there, but let's take it down. You can look at the back of these two thrones like this. From a structural perspective, they're very similar. What's nice about the Skele-Shredder's throne, there's really no assembly required. Once you pull it out of the package, it was just ready to go. This one we had to follow kind of like building a model. It wasn't difficult. It was like maybe 10 parts that need to snap on. This one is like a 7-inch action figure, whereas this is like the 5.5 inch, similar to the other action figures in the Master of the Universe line. But you'll see like they look very similar from behind. But I'm very happy with it. I'm pleased with it. You know, you can take Skeletor's ram staff and put it in a holster here. I wish this one had a holster for his spear. That would just make it feel complete to me. That's my only negative critique, I would say.
Skeletor, I really like your chair. I'm going to sit in it.
Who does this fool think he is? This is my throne. Oh, no, you don't.
But I'm going to sit there. I know I will.
Little did they know, Shredder was still drenched in the ooze, creating a transformative mutative condition that made them morph into Skele-Shredder.
I told you I was going to sit in your chair.
Now there's one thing that there's no amount of pictures or video footage that can do this box justice. I'll try to capture some high resolution pictures here, but just having it in front of you and taking a look at it, this is a very elaborate box. A lot of thought, a lot of detail, a lot of time went into this. You see all the different like ooze patterns on the top of the box, on the side here, but once you open it, you know, there's ooze down at the bottom there. I'm assuming, you know, I haven't had a chance to look into the story yet, but I'm assuming Skeletor and Shredder came into contact with the ooze somehow, and then they got mutated into one form. I'm taken aback by how much thought went into putting this package together, especially the fact that you can, you know, lift it up like this, leave him posed in there, sitting in his throne. This is just cool, and that's how I intend to pose it. Another thing to take note: once all the packaging materials have been removed out of the box, it lets a lot of natural light in, which is very cool. I mean, you've got all these etched out or cut out windows, and it's just, I don't know, it's like you're just walking straight up to Snake Castle and seeing Skeletor sitting on his throne of havoc. But in this case, it's Skele-Shredder. This action figure was awesome. I'm so excited how quickly it arrived to me. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. I can't wait to put it out on a shelf. I'm trying to figure out, you know, Skeletor normally goes behind me, back there in the middle. And so I'm trying to figure out a way I can kind of put them side by side or next to each other. But I think pretty soon I'm going to do reorganizing of the whole space. You know, I want to start cycling through my different collectibles, because kind of you just see what I have out right now. But there's so many other things that I can cycle through, which would be really nice to kind of change the scenery periodically. But what does everyone else think? Is this an amazing action figure or what? And if not, tell me why. Or tell me some other action figures you're interested in and would like to see. Hit me up in the comments section. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss all the amazing toys, collectibles, gaming, tips, tricks, and mods we've got coming down the pipeline.